Hey y'all, I'm out here doing chores today, so I'm going to take you along for everything. We had another bad storm come along, so you can see there's like a branch back there. There's also a lot of branches that we cut down the other day, so I'm going to go around picking everything up and kind of piling it up on our burn pile. So I'm going to show you how I do all of that, and it looks like our tomato plants have made it. We did go out and get more T-posts and kind of straighten them out. We've had quite a bit of storms here, and they've done, you know, different things to the tomato plants, knocked them over, and so but they're handling it okay, I guess. They're just running with the punches, I guess. So we put some more T-posts in and they're doing all right. We still got our puppy over there. I can't really turn the camera around the right way and make sure you see her, but she's running around here with me, so I'm sure she'll be in part of the video. Anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and pick these branches up. I'll show you what I pick up and what else I'm up to. Hey y'all, this is a house down the street. I don't know, they're our friends, so I'm sure they don't mind, but this is a peacock that crosses the road quite a bit. It's up on the fence. It looks quite pretty. Hey y'all, do you like to pick weeds? I have a little story for you. When I was growing up, the main chore that I had growing up was to pick weeds, and I tell my daughter this all the time, that you know, when she's complaining about chores, I used to get paid 2 cents per weed. So for each weed like this, I'd get 2 cents. And you know, it was kind of the honor system, but we did count them up sometimes. So 2 cents a weed, and that's how I would earn money. So anyhow, I'm going around here picking up weeds in the flower beds and the garden beds. And anyhow, had y'all ever have any chores that were kind of like this, picking weeds, or some unusual chore, or like you got paid very little for it? Comment down below what it was. All right, y'all, I'm coming along picking up weeds, or picking out weeds here, and look at these onions. All of our onions, I think, are ready, but they're like coming out of the ground and everything. And I don't know, for some reason around the onions we get a ton of these kind of weeds. Most of the time we just have grass like this stuff growing just everywhere. It's kind of hard to pick it while I'm on camera, so I'll probably do this off camera, but I actually really enjoy picking weeds. I don't know about y'all, it's really satisfying to me to find the root and like pluck it out. So that's what I'm doing, but it's kind of hard to do it on camera, so I'm just kind of gonna show you here a little bit of my onions and the weeds around here, and I'm gonna get to work. Hey y'all, I'm outside. I'm just doing different chores. Today I'm picking up sticks and just different branches and things around the yard. We had a bad storm, so we have some stuff down that are from the storm. We also have trimmed quite a bit of branches and stuff around the yard, and so I'm gonna go around, pick everything up, and then I kind of show you. I've gone around and picked up everything that's been cut down or fallen, and so everything's on the burn pile, but I don't think I'm going to go ahead and burn it today. I don't think. It's just way too wet. The ground's still soggy and all kinds of stuff. But now I'm going to go get feed for the chickens, get some chicken scratch, and they are over there, and go give them some chicken scratch. So come along with me. Here is Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Come along with me. So yeah, we had a real bad storm, and actually they are releasing water I have a different house at one of the dams, and it sounds like my other house is going to possibly flood, at least the streets, not the house or anything like that. Anyhow, let's see if we can get in here. It's locked. So this is the truck we use to get feed from, and I don't know why the door's not opening, but we get feed and stuff with this truck, and we also store it in here. So right now all they need is chicken scratch, so I'm going to get them a cup of the chicken scratch. I should have probably checked if we had any scraps inside, but look, that's what it looks like. Hey there. We used to keep all the feed and stuff inside of a garage, but we started to have trouble with like pack rats, and we keep our cars and just hobby type stuff out there too, so we didn't want to have any trouble with that. So we found it pretty easy to keep our feed in this truck that we use. So that's just our feed truck. I don't know if any of y'all have ever had one of those vehicles, the Ford Escapes. We've had quite a few, and they've been pretty good for us. I mean, they're very old now. We get the older ones, like 2003s or so. But we really like those, especially for like picking things up and all of that kind of thing. Just a good rugged little SUV. All right, so I'm gonna throw my feed in there. Whoa, there we go. And so there it is. And yesterday I changed their pool water. I'm gonna come over here and check, see if they don't have any eggs. They sometimes lay eggs behind this tree here in that spot, but I do not see any eggs. There's my 2 ducks. Hey Daisy, hey Donald. And the pool water is already green. Yeah, so with the ducks and the chickens and all, it really does get pretty dirty quick. So it's something you really have to clean up after quite often. Let's see if we can get them on camera here. It's kind of hard to get them on camera on this side. I have a lot of grape leaves here, but I found that it's good to keep the leaves in here because somehow or another we did get a hen that came out even after we did all the different modifications to the pen. We've like added a tarp, we did some bungee cords, we did like so many different things. Hey there, how you doing? How's it going? How's all things in there? I find that they're very friendly. They always come up to me. Very friendly. It's too bad though, my daughter doesn't like birds, so I'm really the only one that spends any time with them, you know. Anyhow, that's the chickens and the ducks. What else do I have to do today? Well, I gotta pick berries again. And I say that kind of reluctantly because I've been kind of feeling a little bit under the weather. And I know there is a bunch of blackberries that are ready throughout the yard. And this time, we actually just finished our blackberry cobbler that we had made. All of the fruit that we had cooked up, we actually just finished it. So I was just thinking, yeah, I guess I should go out there and pick more berries and make more. It's really yummy as a dessert, you know, just to have it in a mason jar, and when you want some, you just go get some. Anyhow, this is where all the berries are at, or one of the spots. You can see there are berries, but it was like a bad storm, so you can see they're like kind of tousled everywhere too. I told my husband I think this is really good for like eyesight, you know, looking for berries and kind of using your eyesight looking in here. You see them in there, guys? Anyhow, I also saw, I guess there's just so many berries around here. People fill up jugs of the gallon size jugs of milk, you know, but without the milk in there, of course. And they fill those up with blackberries that they collect, and they sell them for $20 a gallon. So I was like, wow, that's kind of cool. But I don't know, it would take me a long time to pick that many. Hey there, Sarah. You want to say hi to the camera? Say hi to the camera. Oh. So she's our little puppy. We're getting ready to find her a vet or somewhere to take her to, but she seems like she's pretty healthy. Just got to get her a few things. Anyhow, just kind of walking around here. Y'all want to take a walk with me? So there's a branch down over here I can see. So today's kind of a muggy, kind of, you know, one of those steamy days where it's kind of, look at that big branch that came down. Actually, that one had come down before. We just hadn't moved it. We actually had to chop a tree down here. Sometimes I film videos right here. I sit in that bench And this is my setup, believe it or not. But there used to be a tree right here and we had to cut it down. And over here we have, oh goodness, a cedar tree. We have a new sweet cedar tree we didn't have before growing here. We really like those. There's my bees. Getting some mosquitoes out here. I don't know if that is from woodpeckers or not, but it sure looks like a lot of pecking or something. What do y'all think? Is that woodpeckers? Let me know down below. Y'all, I'm gonna turn the camera off. I'm holding it with my hand, but I need it to smack these mosquitoes, y'all. Anyhow, that I hadn't noticed before. So it's kind of cool to like go around your yard or, you know, wherever you have, even if it's just like your neighborhood, and go exploring, see what's changing, what's, you know, maybe the buildings aren't changing, but like you can see with the trees, like that tree, I had never noticed that it had all of those weird you know, it looked like woodpecker markings. I don't know. Look at this tree. It's got, you know, 4 trees basically in one. So go around and explore your area. And this is the area where there's also a lot of berries. So maybe I'll come over here. But anyhow, I'm going to turn the camera off so I can smack some mosquitoes, and I'll see you back inside, I think. Hey y'all, we had a really bad storm. This is actually the freeway here. And this is the exit off the feeder. Here in Texas, we have these feeders you exit off of from the freeway, and then you go on our streets. But anyhow, this is how flooded it is here. And I'm gonna go visit my little lake house later today. They actually have evacuated everybody, so it's probably not a good idea to go check it out. But if it is passable or not bad yet, I might go back there and just see what it looks like. There's a few things I'm dealing with some roof repair, and I just want to see what's going on, but I'm going to see what all I can show you. Purifying sound of the rain. How I miss the rain on this house. It's so nurturing. So cleansing.